How's it going, everyone? As you can tell from the title of this video, I have made a mistake. Well, I've made a lot of mistakes, but particularly with the rear brakes on my 2003 Saab 9.3. Now, I replaced both the rear pads and rotors, and I did a brake upgrade on the front in the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. And after I released the video on the rear brakes, I had a few subscribers, thankfully, comment and tell me that I put the wrong rotor on. Now, I was surprised that I put the wrong rotor on. Before these cars, there's 2 different rear rotor options, I guess. There's the non-vented, which are these, the wrong ones, and then we have the vented. You can see, once I get one of them off, I'll show you guys the difference between them. But this one is about 14 millimeters smaller, and you can see that it's not wearing on the entire rotor. So that's obviously not good. So today we're going to be swapping out these new vented rear rotors. So yeah, ending this decade on a high note by you know, fixing something and costing myself like an extra $100. But you know what, it's all good. So figure we might as well get to work. If you guys want to see the initial video and you missed it, go ahead and check it out in the top corner up here. You can see me be a complete idiot for like 7 minutes. Got this nice garage light for Christmas, so should be some better lighting in videos now. I know in the past it hasn't always been the best, but yeah, that shit's freaking bright. Okay, let's go ahead and start by getting this caliper off. Do the same thing on the bottom here with this one, another rubber cap. Now we have a 7mm to get these pins out. It's going to take me some time to not be an idiot when it comes to lighting, so I ask that you bear with me. Now I'm going to use a flathead to help kind of guide these out the rest of the way. This one. Again, same thing for the bottom. And I just realized we forgot to take the clip off. So for the clip, just kind of stick the flathead in here. Oh. And there you go. As I like fall backwards, but you know, we're all good. Got it out. All right, and there is our old caliper off. I guess I'm gonna have to take these pads, put them on the floor because we're going to reuse these because they've been used for like 200 miles. Now let's get the old, I guess basically new rotor off. This is a T30, this little screw here. Because I literally just did this like 2 weeks ago, I'm not going to bother cleaning off the calipers and stuff. You know, if I see anything, I'll wipe, or I'll go over them again quick, but they should be fine. I figured I'd show you guys the difference between the wrong rotors, the 278 non-vented, and the correct rotors, the 292 vented. So you can see just right off the bat, the vented is obviously different. And if you look in here, it has this almost like a cutout around here, whereas this one is just solid. So, you know, no ventilation, so cool meme, I guess. So now time for the new rotor. You can just kind of wiggle it in here. Thankfully we don't have to take the caliper bracket off. And we're just gonna twist it and line it up here. Kind of a little bit of a pain. Alright, there we go. This screw back in, the T30. There we go. I did have the caliper tied up, and then the zip tie broke, so, you know, good times. So you can see I still have some of that disc brake quieter on here, so I'm not gonna put more of that on, like I said. So we're just gonna kind of put the new pad, or I guess the old pad, in there, And then the one with the weird clip on it, that one's gonna go in the back here. Excuse my very pale legs. But this is just a caliper tool, or like to compress the piston. I got this at AutoZone. I mentioned that in the other video where I did these. It's like $60 as a deposit, but you get the money back when you bring the tools back, so it's free. I figure that's better than buying them, or buying a set for what, like probably around the same price, and using it like once every 5 years. So, or however often you're going to need it. So when it's all set up, it kind of looks like that, and then you twist this and it basically compresses the piston back into the caliper. See it turning there. So now with the piston compressed, go ahead, slide the caliper back into place. And then we're going to put more grease on these pins once again. They're gonna slide in like butter now. I'm gonna have to cut that out. That was awful. New year, same old bullshit from me. Cringy jokes, bad lighting. All memes aside, we can now get our 7mm and kind of find the right spot for these pins. Top one is mostly in. Let's get the bottom one lined up now. It's nice and tight. Torque this down to about 700 Newton meters. I'm kidding, please don't torque it down to 700 Newton meters. That would be suicide. And we've got our little rubber caps, dust caps, whatever the heck you want to call them. And last but not least, our clip. These clips, like these little wire clips, are so much easier to put back in. Like I can do it with my hand. Like, I mean, that was so easy. They're so much easier to put back in than the clips that come on the front. Those are a pain in the behind. So make sure that's in. So again, if you're watching this and doing your brakes, you're gonna make sure to bleed them as well. But that's pretty much, that's it guys. Pretty simple process. Considering this is my second time doing it in like 3 weeks, you know, I'm basically an expert now. But yeah, I guess with that being said, I'm gonna go do the other side and fix that. Actually, before I do that, figure maybe I could show you guys a comparison. I shouldn't say you guys, I don't want to assume everyone's gender. It's 2020 now. I mean, we're in a whole new decade, whole new world, brave world. There's that side, old rotor, and there's the side that I haven't done. So you can see I can fit a whole finger in the dust shield here, so that pretty much just shows the size difference. And then if you look there, you can see that this inner ring on the rotor is not even being touched. I'm done for today, guys. I just want to wish you all a happy new year, happy 2020, because this video is going to be going up on New Year's Day. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Hopefully I'll have, well, I guess not have things break, but hopefully, or make stupid mistakes like this, but hopefully I'll have plenty of good and interesting content for you guys this year. So that being said, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, and if you pointed this out that I got the wrong ones also, thank you. I'll see y'all next time.